Okay, so for this week's assignment, I decided to do option one, which was to take a few days and observe how my behaviors, attitude, and languages and stuff change in different settings of my life. So I thought that this sounded really fun and interesting because I think I somewhat think about like how I act, but I've never really like truly like been like, okay, for the next few days I'm going to see how I act in all different settings. So I was kind of excited to do it. This chapter wasn't my favorite chapter that we've done, but this is one of my favorite discussion boards that we've done, if that makes sense. So it's really funny because when I was younger, like in junior high with my brother, we'd always say how different my mom acts when she answers the phone and then right when she hangs up. Like she'd be getting upset with us or something like that, and then she would get on the phone and act all nice. And so it's funny now to see that in my own life now that I've grown up a little bit. So anyways, it was just really fun. So the first one I wanted to do is how I act at a family gathering versus how I act when I hang out with my friends. And this was really fun because I hung out with my friends last night and I hung out with my family for an Easter party today. So when I'm around my friends, I'm definitely just more comfortable, which is so interesting, but that's just how I am, I guess. I know some people are probably way more comfortable around like their family, but for me, I was just way more comfortable around my friends, way more myself around my friends. Not that I'm not myself around my family, but I just felt like the need to be more like, I don't know the word, like not professional, but just more like put together, I guess, not just so like go with the flow, let loose, like, which I don't know why I feel that way. That's something I want to think more about, is why I'm feeling that I need to be that way in front of my family when in front of my friends I'm just like so go with the flow, so chill, it doesn't matter. So that's kind of interesting. But I would definitely say like I'm most myself around my friends, and it's always been that way. My friends have always been so important to me. So that's probably why, is I just feel way more comfortable around them. The next one I'm gonna do is work versus school. I honestly feel like with these two, there's not much of a difference. I work at a dental office and I'm the office manager, and so I feel like I deal with a lot at work. And so how I act there, I just have to act like, I always tell the other girls I work with, like, just fake it till you make it. And honestly, that's how I feel about work and school. Like, I'm just doing my best and giving it my all, and that's all I can do. And so that's how I feel about work and school. And at work, I obviously have to act like a little more professional, especially what I'm doing right now, than I do at school. But I would say that for the most part, yeah, I act pretty much the same at work and school, but also school's online right now, so it's hard to say. This is like, these discussions are the only interaction I'm getting school-wise. The next one I wanted to do for my third comparison, I guess, is how I act with my immediate family and how I act with my in-laws, which is just so funny because it's so different. And my husband, on the other hand, acts the same with my family, his in-laws, or his family. He's just like very outgoing, very like such a people person, like can start up a conversation with honestly anyone. And I'm just not like that. Like once I get to know you really well and things like that, then I like open up and start like being more myself. But at first I'm just really shy, and I don't like to like talk about anything super serious. Like I just like to keep it like really small talk. And like, so my husband and I have been married 2 years, and it feels like I'm finally getting to that point with my in-laws where I am fully like being myself. And not that I was like faking who I was before, but they are seeing like this fun side of me that my family sees every time they see me. So what I noticed and learned about myself is that, just like I said, I am shy at first with anyone, even like my extended family. Like it takes time to warm up, and I'm just kind of shy at first, but I'm trying to like learn that that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like it's okay to be shy and have a little wall up at first, but after you do get to know someone, and now like with my friends, like you just let that down and you're fully yourself and they can see that. And something else I'm trying to learn is that I know that the people in my life love me for who I am, so it doesn't matter like how I act or what, like they don't care. Why do I think I act the way I do? I honestly think it's how I grew up. My family's really like not super open about their feelings, not super like, you know, that way. And my husband's family is. And so I feel like that is a big difference, that it's how you grew up is how you act. But I do think that like at school and work, I can act really professional and put together, and then I can come home and just like be myself and cry because I have so much homework. But yeah, so those are my 3 examples. I didn't really say language, but my language is the same through all of them, I think. I mean, with my friends, it might be a little different, but not too much. So the one question I want to ask is, where do you feel most yourself? Like, where do you feel like with your family, with your friends, at school, at work, where do you feel like you're most yourself, most comfortable, most happy? So that's it.